Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for May. I hope your last month was great. So on to this one. Let's see what messages are in store for you guys. And thank you for being such a great viewer. You're one of my top viewers on YouTube, so I thank you for that. So I'm using again Healing with the Fairies. Let's see what messages are in store for Libra. Okay, Libra May. Okay. All right. Interesting combination here. So you have first card, Libra, letting go. Okay. Your second card is sexuality. And your first card is follow your dreams. I think this came up a lot for Libra. So sometimes when you have a lot of cards repeating themselves, it's really urging you to pay attention. So let's look at the first card, letting go. So this is something where I feel like it's like a situation or maybe even a person, a relationship that a lot of you are having a hard time to let go of, okay? So it's something you feel maybe binded to, or maybe it's like your thought patterns. I feel a lot of you guys are analyzing over and over, going in your head about a situation, trying to solve it. But what this card is suggesting is just give your problems and your anxieties away to the universe to help you with this situation. So actually, I mean, if you do pray to your creator, to universe, whatever it is you believe in, your guardian angel, a past one. So and anyway, just make sure you are saying, I leave this situation to you. I'm tired of dealing with it, okay? So it's something that you're having a hard time letting go. So again, it could be your thoughts. So you're thinking, oh my gosh, why don't I have the perfect job? Why don't like I have a relationship yet? Kind of going over why aren't I getting what I want in my relationship? For a lot of you, I feel it does have to do with sexuality. So it's a little bit complicated, but I do feel maybe a lot of you, if you're into a person, maybe it's like more lust than like a romantic thing, and you feel kind of like binded to the person that it's like you can't let go because maybe it's been so passionate, but it's not really been good for your health and it's a little bit toxic. So it's saying just let it go, and just let go more of your worries and your fears and just kind of take it day by day. It doesn't necessarily mean like to break up with the person. It just means, because I know Libras, they're air sign, you tend to overthink things a lot. You don't know which way to go, like what decision to make. So it is a card suggesting take things day by day, all right, especially now in the spring season. Have faith, all right? That's a big one for you guys. And I feel you do have to be patient, okay? Patience is the key right now and coming into the summer months, all right? So try not to overthink something or stress, because when you do that, it's not really manifesting any good in your life. It's just bringing in more stress and anxiety because you're giving off that vibration. So it's like, these like the frequency, the wavelengths that you're kind of giving out there, but it's true, it's an energy. So even though you think, okay, this is just me, it's just personal, it's just in my head, it actually has an effect in your environment as well, because you might react to people differently. You might be a little bit more um, like like hesitant, or even like touchy feely, like to like little things might bother you, might irritate you and get under your skin. So just be careful with any outbursts or anything like that, especially now with like Mars and Mercury retrograde. It's until June. So A lot of like anger might come to the surface or just outbursts. So just be calm when you're dealing with others. That's what I suggest. So if someone hasn't been meeting your needs and, you know, you're a little bit annoyed by that, just kind of be calm. Like you don't have to like approach them directly. If you do, again, just state what it is that you're feeling in a really calm manner instead of like pointing the finger, you don't do this or that. Kind of say, how it is, what you've been feeling, and if they're able to, to give you what it is that you need. And I mean, sometimes you don't even have to do that. If you see a person or a situation isn't giving you something, then it's also best to, not really pinpoint the finger and just take it and go kind of thing. Just move on and find what it is that makes you happy. But again, let the universe take its course, okay, guys? This is a card that's saying you've been trying to maybe control a situation too much, so let it take its course. For many of you, I do feel, intimacy is a big thing on your mind this month. You might be thinking like you need more of sexuality in your life. So ask yourself, what are some ways that you can make that happen for you? Because this is also a very big need in our life. So this is all the base chakra, okay, the chakra, it's all around that area. So many of you might have a block in there. So really try and find ways to bring more passion into your life. And that's like all rules your creativity center as well. So they all work together there. So if it's not with another partner or with yourself, bring in more sexuality. It could mean bring in more passion in your life. Okay, so doing things that you really, really love to do, and that will give you more peace of mind. And it's also linked with following your dreams. So this doesn't have to be necessarily, directly for sexuality. It could be just bringing out more passion and what it is that makes you happy. What do you love to do? Okay, look deep down in your creative self. So this also could mean for a few of you, not everyone, again, it's a general reading, but it could mean maybe a lot of you have fears with intimacy, with your body. So this is a month to, do you feel comfortable being naked with yourself in the mirror? So really ask yourself those questions. Is that something that's blocking you from experiencing uh, true intimacy? Okay, so make sure you feel good about yourself first. Okay, pay attention to your body, what it is you can do to help yourself feel more confident when you're dealing with others. All right, but it could also mean healing old wounds from the past. So for some of you that have been through abuse or anything like that, assaults, anything that has to do with sexuality, and you have a fear towards it, now it's a good time to maybe seek some sort of counseling or someone that can help you in that sense. Or it could be even someone in your circle of friends that you feel comfortable talking to, or just any advisor that or specialist that will be able to pinpoint exactly, what that is that you're fearful of, where it's coming from, digging into your past, maybe something that happened in your past that gave you a bit of a trauma to experience intimacy. So pay attention to that. Sexuality will be at the top for many of you this month. And for a lot, it could even be the spring fever, like getting giddy, getting jiggy with it. So that's always fun. So enjoy yourself, wear protection, be safe. That's everything I advise to you. And, have fun. It's part of life, it's necessary. So there you go. So follow your dreams, guys. And I feel a lot of you will be getting a lot of messages coming in your dreams. So make sure you're going to bed on time. You're not having all-nighters, and you're not, overanalyzing or overthinking a situation, and you're not getting rest. What will be, will be. So don't stress. If something's meant to be, it's going to happen, okay? And if something has to fall apart, it's for all learning lessons and for something new to come to you. So if you went through grief for a situation, this is all happening for a reason, and you're going to see it in time. All right. So I'm seeing many of you getting more excited. I'm feeling in the summer months. So maybe June, July, those 2 months ring a bell for some reason. But it's saying, follow your dreams, do what it is that makes you happy. All right. And really be true to your heart, to your soul. Make sure, ask yourself what intention you have whenever you take part in something, whether it is with another person or a job or anything. Ask yourself if it's really serving you and what it is you want to be doing with your life, okay? Because you don't want to choose things and then you have to find a way to break out of it. That just takes a lot of energy. So it's better take that time now for Mercury retrograde to really meditate, okay? Get your rest and reflect on where it is that you've been, where you are right now, and where you want to go. It's not always go, go, go for Mercury retrogrades. It's necessary. A lot of people are scared of them, but it is a time to reflect on what it is you've been doing, spring cleaning, deleting emails or like anything online that you don't need, subscriptions, little things like that to help, pave the way into the future, to be more at peace. It might not seem important, but it does hang over you at times, okay, when you have too much. So you're really trying to find a way to minimize like things in your life. So getting rid of stuff, getting rid of clutters, okay? So I see you guys have a breakthrough kind of month. It's going to go fine. So just take it easy once again, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.